During the lockdown, we all had time to reflect. We learned a new way of living different from what we are used to. We center on our problems as sufferings and on how boring we were. But apart from sanitary, did we think of other people that were suffering? We thought of other people that suffer a lot of during this pandemic. In our opinion, we are lucky because other people have suffered a lot and have spent so bad moments. We think of the people that suffer health problems, people that suffer every day and that have a very difficult routine. But what happens to the mental health of other sectors? The people that live alone or didn't have anywhere to go were affected in the same way as others? What would you think if you are in that situation? What meaning for life did they have? A life so boring with nobody that helps you or speaks with you during the morning, with nobody that plays with you during the afternoon. For this group of people, their lives are very hard, and with this new pandemic, even more. In our project, we are going to focus on these people, a sector that often is forgotten but that represent a high percentage in our society, that are grandparents, young people that live lonely.
For being in his position, the best thing we can do is being them for a day, literally. We are going on mental exercise to be them. To put yourself in the context, you are a 47 years man, without family and with fathers abroad, and you don't have talked to them for years. You do not have any kind of kid or wife or husband. Day 5, May 2019. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing you do is think, today is going to happen the same thing that the last 2 months. Later, you have breakfast, and at the same time, you think about the breakfast you had with your family as a child, speaking with your parents and listening to the news in the morning. After, you go to the window and ask yourself, why do you deserve this life? Later, you want to do some work from home, but you have stopped working because of this situation. Because you have no work to do, you start reading and watching the news, to do something intellectually and to be in contact with society. This pandemic has affected you a lot, and your job, something that you really like, has been snapped up. Then, after a time in which you have been watching on the TV how bad the world goes with the pandemic, you start doing some exercise. You prefer going out and going running for some time, but you can't, so you stay in your sitting room doing some sport exercise. The morning has ended, and bored, you start cooking something without someone to talk to. You are eating, desperate, after 2 months slowly in your home. You have ended your dinner, and you go to sleep for a time. You wake up and you continue reading that book that you are enjoying too much. You bought that book some months ago, when this virus was not in our society, and now you remember those times that we did not value. You read about the civil war in Spain, some bad times that are similar to what we are living now. It's 5 o'clock, and you used to go for a walk at this time usually. You enjoyed those walks, the nature, and the good weather that is in your city. Instead, you start drawing something, a dog, a house, a beautiful landscape. In the past, you loved drawing, and yes, this quarantine is bad, but you are starting to restart with hobbies that you used to do. Finally, tired, you watch a series, but obviously lovely. Then you think of how would you like to be with a friend, for example, enjoying to this series. The day has finished, and as usually, it has been a day more in this pandemic. That day by day, desperate you, lonely, with nobody. I wish all was as before. Tomorrow will be another day.
After a hard reflection, we have learned that there are many ways we could suffer during the lockdown, but we have learned a lot from the people that had nothing in life who have passed the lockdown, and how living is so important to them. Of course, there are a lot of people that had serious problems and weren't able to afford them. As in the book, some people survived and people that were left in the journey. But other people, as the example that we have shown, they continue with their lives, they never give up and now is not in so bad conditions. They can at least be with their families and friends. Which are the reasons for these people to live? What would you think if you were in this position? How would you be in their position? How your routine will be? At this moment in life, I can answer these questions completely.